Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the first week. You've probably looked at a couple other things already. This is part of your assignment is to find some type crimes in your neighborhood or in your town and take a picture of them. Type crimes are the types of signs where something has gone horribly wrong, the text just looks weird, somebody said something that they didn't really mean. It makes you cringe when you look at it. Those are the types of things that you're looking for. You're going to post one in our Facebook group. I already put a posting in there. And so you can just add to that and make a little comment on that, and we can have some conversation about those as we go. Hopefully it's fun. Here we go. So these examples are ones that I did not find myself other than finding them online, but these are not examples from my town. But I thought they would be helpful for you. So here's a really interesting and probably poor use of quotation marks. It's the wrong quotation mark to use, but also the fact that unless they're being sarcastic about caring, which might be kind of fun, probably not the type of thing you'd want to put in quotes. People do this all the time, though. I'm not entirely sure. I think they think it's emphasis instead of sarcasm. Here's an example of really poor kerning. That's the spacing between letters. This really shouldn't happen unless you have a horrible font that you're using, or maybe putting words into text boxes in InDesign that just aren't big enough for those words. I like this assignment because you'll be able to look for some things that we'll be using over the course of the semester, and we'll be talking about proper kerning and how that works. So that's one of those things, especially this week, talking a little bit about type that we'll be going through. Here's an example where somebody made an interesting effort, and it's cool that it's in that mod, and they've got some contrast with the black and white going on there, but not sure that it entirely works unless it's supposed to be read employee only. I don't think it is. But anyway, good effort. A for effort. Fart Taco, my favorite restaurant. They tried here. It didn't quite work. There's some... If you search for type crimes, maybe not that term, but horrible graphic design online, you'll get some that are even worse in terms of the perhaps inappropriate nature of them. There's some really funny ones that probably shouldn't be shared in a group like this, but you certainly can find. But Fart Taco I felt was good. Oh no, Fast Taco. Sorry, thought it was fart. Someone's really into death metal bands. I spent some time trying to figure out what this says, and I have no idea. And of course, your first rule of typography is it needs to be legible. People need to be able to read it. And if they don't, it doesn't matter how cool you think it is, it doesn't work. And this, my friends, does not work. This one, 27 different type crimes in one. I'm really intrigued by whoever made the decision to put this text in the upper left-hand corner on a diagonal. My students like to do that sometimes. I think they realize that you can do this rather easily in InDesign, and so they'll just kind of put something on a little bit of a tilt, just for fun. It's almost never fun. It's almost always horrible, so you want to avoid that. It's laid over this lolly shack, which has not only does it have a shadow behind it, but it's also got a really interesting gradient that doesn't match the rest of the color pattern anywhere else on here. We've got the wrong quotation mark used, and about 17 different fonts. The B in roundabout is capitalized for some odd reason, but yeah, this is just a mess. Okay, so you got some examples. You can go out and find some in your own community. You really just need to post one. So find one example and post it in the Facebook group by the middle of the week. And I hope you enjoy the assignment. Good luck.